Good morning. It's Donna here at Boldness Blooming. And today I would like to talk to you about empowerment and specifically what is empowerment. So to me, empowerment does not come from a pushing or a forcing things. It doesn't come from shoulding myself to do things. For example, Donna, you should really start that. Donna, you should do this. I feel like at the core, empowerment is definitely about knowing that we always have a choice and that we are free and we are free to get unstuck and to make shifts in our lives. And how we do that is, in my experience, through deep love and compassion for ourselves. So an example in my life recently is I was at work and I was experiencing this shame and this helplessness, and I didn't really know what it was at first. I just knew that my critic voice was going on in my head, and it was really so painful to know that this was going on. And the turnaround was when I was able to feel that shame instead of being that shame, and I was able to say, oh, I'm feeling ashamed, I'm feeling helpless in this situation. And one morning I just woke up and I cried it out. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling ashamed about this, I'm feeling ashamed about that, and it just loosened all of it up. And then that's when the shift began to happen, and I was able to, take some action. So empowerment is about finding out what we need and honoring that need by making a choice. And the only way that we can find out what we truly need is by, deeply listening to ourselves, getting honest, getting open, getting vulnerable with ourselves. And validating those feelings, I think, is so incredibly powerful. I know in our society, a lot of people, think that, feelings are kind of shameful. It's, you're weak if you're crying. Well, I've cried probably buckets of tears in the past 2 years. And I tell you, I've never felt more powerful, more authentic than I do now. So feeling those feelings and really cherishing yourself as if, you were a child. And if you have a picture of yourself as a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old, I highly recommend just, looking at that picture and talking to that little, precious being and the being that you are now. So that's when, once we get out of, the head is where the suffering is, the complaining and the blaming and the shaming. Once we get out of that and we move down into the body and into the heart, then we are able to feel these emotions. And once they're released, that's the magical part, is once they're released, then you realize, oh, wow, okay, I'm not the fear, I'm not the shame, I'm not the guilt. And now I'm able to make a choice. Now I'm able to take some action. And that's where it gets really exciting and exhilarating, because you realize, oh, wow, I do have some choices here. I'm not stuck. I'm never stuck. And so, we can set a boundary. Boundaries are so important, so healthy. Or we can just make a request. We can maybe choose to change a situation a little bit, leave a situation, or maybe it's just some mind tweaking here and there so that we're thinking in a different way or perceiving things in a new way. So yeah, I guess to sum up, I would say empowerment is definitely about, owning your choices, knowing what your needs are and honoring those needs, taking action in order to, allow yourself to flourish, and to do this through really cherishing yourself, really showing yourself the empathy and the compassion that you deserve, and that you are worthy. You are worthy of having your needs met in this world. You're worthy of feeling safe, comfortable, loved, appreciated. You're worthy of, great fulfillment and peace. So I hope that brought you a little spark of inspiration today, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.